Well, okay, so last week I said I wanted to do Bertolini's quest today because Bertolini was the only, I think it was Bertolini, was the only mobster left in New Reno that I wanted to actually go through his quest line. And then I tried practicing it for a minute before the stream, and I went in there and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Bertolini actually hates me because I think it's because I'm invisible. Before I was invisible, before I went through that glitch and made myself invisible, Bertolini I was able to talk to and do some of his quests, and I still had an outstanding quest where I was supposed to damage the reputation of the restaurant. But as soon as I got invisible, I went back, and maybe it's because of something I did in further quests, but I don't think so. I went back and he hated me, and I don't know how to undo that, and I don't think I can undo that. And in fact, I tried to take some time and find a place where I could turn my character invisible again to get them to be visible, and I couldn't find a place. And I tried going through the main campaign. The real problem was, of course, the game kept crashing on me because I didn't want to make a new save slot. I just kept playing through it for 20 minutes at a time, and then it'd crash. 20 minutes and then it'd crash. Something about this game, something about this mod in particular, I don't know what it is, but the crash rate is a little higher than average. Anyway, okay, so I think I've wasted enough time. Let's go ahead and get into it. We'll load up our last game. Where was I? In the start here slot. And all right, so there's a few things. I still have my notes over here as well, but here's Thompson, and I think I'm going to try and end this set of quests with Thompson winning, probably. And I'm going to show you this real quick. Turn myself up to 6 times speed, or 10 times speed rather. Run over to the El Dorado. Run upstairs. Run over to this place, and it is Mr. Bertolini. Yeah. Do me a favor, die. So that's his only response. That's all he will ever say from now on. I don't actually know why. Maybe it's because I stole from him. I'm not really sure, but there's nothing I can do about it. I thought maybe it had something to do with me being invisible, so I figured that there might be a way to actually get myself visible again, but I couldn't find it. There is a way to get yourself visible again, but it's not until the end of the game. So I can't get Mr. Bertolini's, I can't do any of his quests. So I guess my only real option is just to run downstairs and do everybody else's quests. So at this point, I actually want to do Luciano's quest and see at what point Thompson won't talk to me anymore. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'm going to set up the quick save slot, down here. But I want to find out at what point Thompson won't talk to me with Luciano's quests. So let me just get in here, do this. I've already got Luciano's quest here, which was to use poison beer at the bar, or use Tommy guns and shoot somebody at the El Dorado. But since I can't shoot anybody with my invisible character, since the combat mode is not an option, that means I can only do the poisoning. Now, something that I did not realize, and I should have realized it, I may have said this last week, but when you go to poison the characters here, you can't just go and turn in the poisoning and be done. You have to get Bertolini's briefcase from his safe as well, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they gave you this quest and didn't take the briefcase at the same time, but oh well. Anyway, so you have to drop 5 poison beer drinks on to people around here. I don't think it works if you drop it on the ladies, but maybe they did. Actually, I should try that out. I'll try it out the next time. And then it says your diversion of the bar was successful, and once it says that, you can just run back out. But let me just show this off real quick. I'm going to go to Luciano's ranch, run back here. This guy never actually takes your quest turn-ins, unfortunately. It would make more sense if he did, but I don't know. Your only 2 options are, I apologize for bothering you, and end conversation, or end dialogue, or I've got something to tell you about the job, and then I just wanted to clarify something, and then he's like, yeah, get out, blah, 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 you suck, all that stuff. So in order to actually complete that quest, the other quest they were going to have me do has to be completed at the same time. It's really frustrating. It's not even, I don't even know, hold on, let me see if it's even mentioned in the New Reno 2 thing, right? Bertolini, right, Luciano. Frame El Dorado Casino, Steal a briefcase with money from Bertolini. Yeah, it's listed right here. So you have to do this one first. Even though it's listed as number 8, you have to do this one first in order to pass this one. Did I just finish poisoning everybody? Yeah, I just finished poisoning everybody. So now I'm going to go to Luciano's ranch, run over here, try and turn in the quest. Won't be able to turn in the quest. It's really annoying. I say you got something to tell him about the job. Just wanted to clarify something, and then he just starts yelling at me, and I don't get the option to do that. So in order to actually turn in the job, this is the part where I was trying to remember what the heck I was doing. I got to run over to the railway station because I don't have an insanely high lockpick, which is what's needed to get into the safe, and purchase some go to the barter screen here and purchase some thermite from this guy, ultra thermal mixture. I think it's supposed to be thermite. I don't know. Still kind of cool. Nothing there, and let's get back. Run inside and upstairs, and now let's get over here. And because we're invisible, Mr. Bertolini won't do anything because he'll yell at us. Do me a favor, die. You know what? Let's just rest until evening. Let's wait for him to. Actually, that's a good time right there. 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Now now he's in here. He's sitting in his easy chair. I guess there's supposed to be a bed here. I can't really tell though. And we're just gonna fiddle around with his lockpick, with his safe here. Now, of course, I have garbage for lockpick skill, but because I have this, grab our thermite, use it on the dude. It does nothing. Use it on this. Oh, and real quick, I just wanted to point out, if you try and use the thermite from your backpack, from the backpack icon, which is really annoying, it does nothing here. It says it's like it's trying to use it like normal. Oh, you know what? Forget what I just said. Forget what I just said. I'm a complete idiot. I tried doing this like 3 or 4 times last night, and it was just not letting me. Anyway, there we go. I stole his briefcase from right behind his back. He had nothing on him. I don't think his guards have anything on him left in either. I think I stole everything from him. Like, yep, I've completely stolen everything from his entire everything. I stole the cue balls out of his pool set. Anyway, okay, so there we go. I have the briefcase. So in order to actually finish Luciano's quest, run back to Luciano's ranch, you have to have the briefcase in order to actually finish this stuff. So, so at this point, I'm going to check and see if I'm going to turn in this first case, and I'm going to go check and see if Thompson will take me onto his team or not. So I got something to tell you about the job. Did you complete your task? The job's done. I've stolen Bertolini's money from his safe. Here's the suitcase. You need that one, otherwise the next quest, every subsequent quest won't actually complete. 1,000 experience points for that. Good work. Also, I heard about some commotion at the casino. I don't know if you had anything to do with it, but I'll warn you once. Be careful while you're working for me. Since you got the job done, though, I'll pay you for what I'd planned to. He gives you $1,000. Appreciate that, boss. But this doesn't cancel your secondary objective. Ruin the casino's reputation. Did you handle that? Okay, so I'm going to say not yet. I'm working on it right now. And I'm going to run back. And here, I'm just going to head back to City Hall for Thompson. Run downstairs, and let's go see if Thompson will take me up. All right, senior posters, I'm interested. Can you tell me about your movement? Blah, blah, blah. Who said I think I have nothing to prove? I'm ready to join. Your tribals and David, I pulled your blah, blah, blah. I'm listening. All right, I'll do it. Okay, so then it looks like I'm allowed to work for him now. So let me reload that. And actually, let's do the other one as well. Okay, so I have both jobs done now, right? Status, steal briefcase, provoke conflict. Yeah, frame El Dorado Casino. Yep. Okay, so both jobs are done. So now let's go talk to Thompson and see if he'll let me join. Okay, level 7, I have the right for tribal. Okay. What's this quest anyway? Punish the street thugs. Okay. So let's reload that. And turn in both of these quests. And the last thing he wants me to do is start a war between Stryker and Thompson, sabotage their territory so they blame each other. Machete will give you the details. That's all. Yes, all right, bye. We can talk to Machete. He'll tell us almost nothing that's of any real value. And I just drive my butt over to the stadium. And because I'm invisible, this part's super easy. You just arrow click on the door and we look for a stick of dynamite or a C4. Either one will work, which is really cool. This is something that every single door should have had. It's good to know that that dynamite can only be used on very unique doors in this mod, but it's really cool that they did it. But it's kind of lame that they didn't include that script on every single door in the game. That would have been cooler in the mod. But oh well. Okay, so hold on. Here's another question. I just did Stryker's thing. Let me go see if I can turn in the quest now. Okay, nope, not yet. Let's run back. Nope, actually the front door is fine. It's where I need to be. Trapped, close enough. Okay, so first, right now, let's go see if Thompson will let me in now. 7 and okay, cool. So it's still here. I can still join him here. If I go turn in the quest, what then? Mission accomplished. Stryker and Thompson won't discover the truth anytime soon. He counts your payment. Stryker and Thompson were important forces in this town. Without them, Reno will fall into chaos, and we're not prepared for that yet. What are you talking about? Until now, my ranch has been self-sufficient, but recent years have drained our resources. We don't have a lot of money for the exchange, and we're being watched. For the exchange? The powers that be are pressing us from all sides. They won't allow us to develop further. Further? I've used your services in order to regain my former influence in the city. There are two ways to do this. Weaken your rivals or become stronger yourself. You've done this first part. It's time to take care of the second. What do I need to do? Your task is to make a deal with a caravan on the outskirts of the town. Machete has all the details. I'll talk to him. Okay, now will Thompson let me join his team? I'm interested, let me in. Blah, blah, blah. Level 7. Okay. Okay. So let me in. Maybe there's a cutoff point. Well, the last quest is to make a secret deal in the outskirts of the city. We'll go talk to Machete. Mr. Luciano wants me to take care of some deals. He said I should talk to you. You, huh? Boss must see something in you. Okay, but remember, this is delicate. Okay, how delicate? Thanks to the bugs you put in Bertolini's room, we learned about a secret deal outside of Reno. Ricardo wants to get weapons. Right now, he just wants to protect himself during the fighting, but he'll come for us sooner or later. So that's what he had that suitcase full of money for. Yeah, and that's what we'll use it for. You'll pretend to be from the casino and complete the deal. Boss wants to keep friendly the caravan for the future, if he can. But the most important thing is to get the weapons. The better you do, the better everyone will do. You get it? Got it. Deal's taking place at night outside Reno. When you're ready, talk to me. I'm ready now. Alright, here we go. I'm invisible right now. So here's the deal. There's not much to it. We actually went through this last week for a second. These guys stay nothing. This is the boss. We can steal stuff off of them. But, and then of course, these guys are over here. And we can steal stuff off of them. These guys are on my side. Technically, they're supposed to get into a fight if I start a fight with the boss here. But, oh well. Okay, so I'm here to collect the product. Yeah, he eyes you suspiciously. I was told to wait for someone to call on the radio, but I haven't heard anything. What's going on? We ran into technical problems with the radio. Do you have a product or not? Tell me the password. Password? No one told me about a password. The caravaner gets their rifles ready, warily looking around. What the hell's going on? If you're not from Bertolini, who are you? Who are you? I represent Bertolini's competitors. We're a lot more powerful than he is. It's in your best interest to work with us. Well, Well, we came all the way from the boneyard with these. We're sure as hell not going to take them back. Fine, I'll sell them to you, but don't think you're getting a discount. I don't have barter 75. Apparently, I'll sell it to you for $. Typo, typo, typo. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. There's obviously something wrong here. I don't like that price. I don't even know what the price it is. Anyway, here's the, they'll take the $sign one. It doesn't take any money anyway. The guards count the money and allow you to check the weapons in the boxes. All right, we're done. Tell your boss this isn't going to happen again. We wanted to set up a long-term thing, but this is way too sketchy. We're leaving now. Next. Yep, there they go. They're gone. Mission accomplished, blah, blah, blah. You can still steal stuff from these guys, but they're super boring, so I don't even think they have anything on them. Yeah, they suck. These guys suck. Oh, well, whatever. They still have the same floats? Yeah, they still have the same floats. Run back to... Okay, let's check City Hall right now. So, does Thompson care now? If I join? No, he does not. Okay. And back to Luciano. And we save it here, and we talk to Luciano. Come in. From now on, you're a welcome guest in my home. I've already heard of how the meeting went. I'm glad you managed not only to get the goods, but also to save my reputation. After all, perhaps these merchants will be useful to me in the future. Here's your payment for a job well done. Anyway, good. Perhaps someday I'll help you if you have problems. And finally, I'd like to make you my consigliere. I don't even know how to pronounce that right. If you don't mind. This is a prestigious position, very respectable. I recommend that you not refuse. Thank you, Mr. Luciano. I would be honored. I could say yes, but let me say no here real quick. He nods. I understand. Not everyone takes to such work with ease. If you honestly think you are unsuitable, I can respect that. I won't insist. You can go. Goodbye, Mr. Luciano. All right, so I'm just going to run out here and run back to City Hall. And will Thompson take me now? Blah, blah, level 7. Okay, all right, I do it. Or will he always take me? Okay, so let me do the other one. And here, I'll be the consigliere. I'll tell the news to all of my men on the ranch and in town. My name will give you certain privileges in Reno. Talk to Machete first. He'll help you out. Thanks, Luciano. Goodbye. An extra couple thousand XP on that one. And I got a level, which is cool. Back to City Hall. So, in theory, if I understand this correctly, these shouldn't let me be part of his team now at all. Senior posters. Yeah, man leads over, whispers in ear. After a minute, he turns to you. It's nice, arrow. We have nothing to discuss. All right, then I'll just go. All right, cool. Okay, so you have to go all the way up to that point. Now, next question. Can I complete Thompson and Stryker's quest at the same time without pissing both of them off or one or the other of them off? So, we're back here. Just reloaded. Haven't actually completed the rest of Stryker's quests, or of Luciano's quests. I mean to say, not Stryker earlier. So, let me go back to City Hall. Now let's try and do Thompson's quests. I've just done all but the last of Stryker's quests there. Let's see right here. So, make a secret deal in the outskirts of the city. That's the last one left. So, let's go and try and do Thompson's quests. Alright. I'm in, joining, blah, blah, blah. I'm listening. Alright, I'll do it. So let's go beat up the guy who roughed up the girls, which is this guy. No, this guy right here. And you say, right, shut the fuck up and listen. You roughed up one of Mr. Thompson's girls. I'll listen to your excuse and then geek you like usual. What? How was I meant to know? They didn't tell me anything about that. Level 7. They tell me about this third party and I might let you go. I don't know who they are. They look like they're not from around. They got a pole shoved up their ass. Talking orders. Paid me to rough up that girl and then left. That's it, honest. Uh-huh. You didn't spend the money yet, did you? Hand it over. Sure. Here it is. Just let's forget about it, okay? So I'll send my apologies to Mr. Thompson and then disappear from the streets. I promise. I don't think so. I changed my mind. And now he'll stay here forever. I'll just go. I'd like to, like, I think that starts combat normally, but whatever. Okay, I'm done with this guy. So let's try and do more of Thompson's quest. How far can I get in Thompson's quest tree? I'm pretty sure that counts as completed. Did that actually count as completed? About the job. Is it done? I'm on it, boss. No, it didn't count as completed. No! Oh, fuck. God damn it. No, I can't get rid of him except by actual murder now. Okay, don't do that. Don't do it that way next time. Oops. Let me reload that again. Right here is where I need to go. Talk to this guy. Blah, blah. Level 7. Give me your money and get the fuck out. And then he disappears instead of staying there forever. So I can actually complete this quest. Run away and back to Mr. Thompson. About the job. I gave those thugs what they deserved. Now they know who's the boss around here. That's it. Ash good. I hope you're on your best behavior with Paige. Even to her, we can't show any weakness. Next. Okay, we need to get to the bottom of this. Those lowlifes would have to be pretty stupid to attack my girls. There might be another force pulling the strings. Something's happened to some of my men. I think it might be connected. What happened? Some of our soldiers got under fire on the street. I want you to investigate it. The survivor's down the hall. Start with him. You'll be paid when the investigation is complete. I'll handle it, Mr. Thompson. All right. So let's run over here and talk to the militiaman. You see a young revolutionary, so young that his armor almost falls off his narrow shoulders. I don't remember hearing of anyone else booking a bed here. Who are you? Sorry, but how old are you? 15. Why? Aren't you a little young for politics and revolution? I'm just the right age, damn it. Look at how wise the adults in this city are before you tell me I'm too young. Fuck them. I trust Thompson as my own father. He knows where to go and what to do. Okay, so I see you had a hard time. Does it still hurt? Gently adjust his bandages. Yes, it hurts like hell sometimes. It's better now, but I don't know for how long. If the pain doesn't subside soon, I'll have to get another dose from the drug dealers, and I don't like it much. I managed to fix the autodoc. You can use it. 75 experience points. Oh, so nice. The pain is gone. Thanks. I lost all hopes that someone could help. But you're better than those idiots. Now I can tell that dealer where to shove it. Ha ha. You're welcome, but I still want to talk to you about something else. Thompson sent me. You have to tell me what happened to your group in detail. The boss takes care of us. It's great, right? But I've already told everything. Okay, maybe the rest don't have the brains for this. I'll tell you everything. The boss ordered us to hold a demonstration near a nightclub to get the word out to the public. It's the busiest street in the city. Just as he ordered, we assembled a group at the crossroads, but around the time a crowd started to gather, I was hit by a bullet. The shot was silent, and I couldn't tell where it came from. The crowd fled immediately while our guys hunkered down. Strange, I know, but it's the truth. Ask people around on the street. They'll confirm it. Can you tell what weapon you were shot with? I'm afraid not. The bullet went through, but if it helps, I was standing near the street lamp at the crossroads, next to the home of Mr. Wright. That's enough for now. Let's go. Okay, so this one's a bit of a complicated one. We gotta run upstairs and run all the way over here. The street lamp is this one, I believe. But this guy has some information. Heard that a rumor that Thompson's team was shot here. Blah, 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 bye. And this lady has some information. I heard there was an attack around here. Did you see anything? Blah, blah, bye. Okay. And then over here, you have to use... Can't use a tool on it. No tools. Science or repair will both work. Carefully examining the pole, you find fragments of a bullet lodged in a hole in the metal. Pulling them out as evidence, you determine that the shot was fired at a downward angle from the side of this casino entrance. Leave. So, that's a bit of a typo. I'm going to change that text up a little bit so it actually says something a little clearer where it came from, because you're supposed to go over here and up the stairs and then right over here to talk to this guy. Actually, not yet. No. Right over here to see something that you couldn't actually see from the outside. This little yellow box. Let me run downstairs real quick. Now, if I run outside, look at that. There's no little yellow box there anymore. Anyway, you can't see it from the outside. It's kind of annoying. Run over here, and now you can see it from the inside. Now it's clear where the shot came from. You found a used rifle casing. Thompson will probably want to know about it. Doesn't show up in your inventory. Only shows up as a message. And at least there was a float. And then you can ask this guy, say you don't have a sniper rifle, do you? Me? No, I'm a peaceful person. The only weapon I carry is for self-defense. Then how do you explain the ammo shell on your balcony? It seems to line up with the recent shooting on the street.
Oh, I see. Listen, that day a family asked to stay here. They looked like they were from out of town, and the husband had a strange-looking briefcase with him. I had no idea that they were assassins. Do you think Stryker hired them? Hard to say, but your story sounds convincing, and you really don't have a rifle. Thanks for your information. Whatever. And that's it. That's all the dialogue he has. And we will finish Thompson's quest here. About the job. Figured out the details of the attack on your people. Tell me everything. According to the evidence I found, the shooter used a sniper rifle with a silencer from the balcony of a non-residential building across from the casino entrance, or Patrick's place. The sniper was working alone and must have been disguised as an ordinary citizen, otherwise he would have been spotted leaving the building. He nods. Before the Great War, they called these false flag operations. Now it's clear. There's a third party in the city trying to push Stryker and me to an open warfare. Whoever they are, they're clever and almost certainly not from around here. I know about sniper rifles in these parts. Makes sense. These might be mercenaries from another town. 500 experience points. Many of the local business moguls are afraid of us. If they hired mercenaries for sabotage, I'll have to put up my surveillance all over the town. The only problem is that caravan parking lot. But before we get into that, we need to deal with your payment. He places a wad of money on the table and slides it towards you. For your and in expectation of more in the future. What was that about the parking lot? Most of the town has been cleaned by either Stryker or me. The only neutral land left is the caravan parking lot, the main entrance into town. The second floor of the local hotel would be perfect for surveillance. Your job is to persuade the hotel owner, Mr. Mordino, to cooperate. How delicately should I behave during the job? That's up to you. My control over this territory comes first. Use any method necessary, but before you make a decision, assess your options. Blackmail, business proposal, many things can persuade a willful man. I understand, Mr. Thompson. I'll do things as clean as possible. All right, let's go ahead and get into this quest. Okay, so let's give it a save because we're getting pretty far into the quest tree. Run up to Mr. Not Bertolini, not this guy. This guy, Mr. Mordino. My boss, Mr. Thompson, is losing patience with your stupidity. I said all I wanted to say the last time we spoke. I'm my own boss. You'll have to find a very good reason to change my mind about that. Perhaps we can make a deal? What are you afraid of? After all the intimidation and threats of diplomacy? If Thompson had decided to change his approach to a more delicate one earlier, we might have reached an agreement, but I will never change my core beliefs. I am a free businessman. Now prove to me that an alliance with Thompson is more beneficial to me than with Stryker or with anyone else. Give me time to think. Okay. There are two solutions to this, one of which is to talk to this guy. Welcome to Silver Legacy, etc., etc. I'm impressed that your boss can keep this place running all by himself. He must have no family if he can devote so much time to his work. Oh, no. He definitely has a family. A wife and a beautiful baby girl. I remember the night he proposed to her at the hotel restaurant. Ah, so romantic. They still go to a date there sometimes. At the restaurant, you say? Good to know. So we go over here. We can ask the guy in charge of the restaurant. Shit, he recalls. Look, I'll cook you whatever you want, but after that you have to get out. And just don't touch anything. I think that must be because I'm so ugly. Anyway, how long has it been since Mr. Mordino visited you? He stops what he's doing, then peers at you with narrowed eyes. Long. And it better be a long time before you ask me that again. Mordino's business is his own. I won't say anything about it. And who will? Look, he points one finger towards you. My lips are sealed. You got that? You really want to find out? Go ask someone else somewhere else. You get me? Yeah, I get you. Alright, so there is someone else somewhere else, and he's sleeping back here in the back room. Not that I can do anything about it, so let's just rest until morning. Rest until noon. Should be up. There he is. Talk to him. Do you know where the Mordino family went? I heard they used to come here often before they disappeared. Why is that? The boy looks around carefully. Why? Why do you want to know? Charisma 8, which I do not have. I have 3. Well, I'm worried about them. We used to know each other. He narrows his eyes. Are you lying to me? I remember if they knew you, and I don't think I ever saw you with them. Don't worry about it then. And the other option, I think it was to threaten him. Actually, I think prevents me from actually continuing dialogue with him. So Mordino family, just tell me what you know and I'll give you something nice. No, thank you. I've seen people like you before. I don't need your something nice. Unless it's something important to me. And I can't ask him what that is. So I had to go look it up, unfortunately. There's no clues as far as I can tell anywhere that tell you that you're supposed to give him a piece of candy. That's literally all it is. You're just supposed to give him some candy and he'll give it to you easily. Mordino, look what I got, Billy. A sweet candy. It's not only sweet, you know what I mean, don't you? Billy quickly glances around the room, then looks up at you with a very unchildlike expression on his face. Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. That's exactly what I need. So can you tell me what happened to the family? They're okay, sir. They sometimes get colds because it's damp down there, but they always get better. Damp down there? Are they living in a cave or something? Oh, no, sir. It's just the basement at the train station. It's very nice, sir. All right, that's enough. You can go. We'll grab our car again. Where am I going? Railway station. So they're at the railway station, and I'm just going to go show the railway station real quick, and then I'll get back to this in just a second. All right. So here's the railway station. We're going to go inspect that in just a second. So here I am going downstairs. Here's this quest. You can talk to these people. They don't actually do anything. And you can pretend to attack them, but because I'm invisible, it doesn't matter. But if you walk over to this wall, there's a little hidden secret door here, because there's a black secret tile hidden spot here. And you have to kill that guy if you want to get the key to the hallway. But you can also use lockpick, although my lockpick is garbage, so this shouldn't work. Or you can also just use an explosive. Pretty typical stuff. So I think you could even punch it down. I don't know. Guards, guards! Guards, guards! Of course, that doesn't do anything. Exactly. So you can't actually attack them, so you'd have to take some more explosives and plant them on them if you wanted to kill them. Let me see if that actually did have an effect on anything real quick. So did he actually... Will he change his mind just because you blew up the door and ran inside and said hi? Yep, no. Okay, doesn't change his mind just by blowing up the door and saying hi. So you have to go kill them for reals. But the other way to do this is to actually just go to Stryker's place. There we go. So is to go to the stadium, run in here, use that dynamite I had on the door. If only I could get into combat mode. I should have probably done that. But anyway. And then here you click on the computer and you see the surveillance computers with access to the local database, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. Science 30, look up any information about Mr. Mordino. You find transcripts of a committee's decisions regarding Mr. Mordino and his hotel. They weren't in his favor. Why is a mob boss having a committee decisions? But whatever, finish. That's all you got to do there. Then you run back to Mordino in Hotel Silver. And then talk to Mordino. Thompson is losing patience with your stupidity. Said all I wanted to say. Perhaps we can make a deal. I managed to get a recording of one of Stryker's meetings. He called you a stubborn fool and plans to replace you after he sees his power. So what's your final answer to my boss? And error. Long pause. I agree. Finally, I'll pass that on to him. He'll want to meet you, so be ready. And of course, he will never say anything. I'm listening by, and that's it. That's all he'll ever say. Again. So there we go. That is that quest. Now we're going to run it back to Thompson. And what does Thompson have to say about the job? Is it done? I was able to reach an agreement with Mr. Mordino. He's willing to negotiate. Good work. I'll meet with Mordino personally, but first I'll have my men check all the rooms and hotel staff. I'll need your service. I feel as if this could have been handled another way, which it could have, a violent way. But I guess that's a hint to the player that there was an alternative solution to it. Justice always requires sacrifice, in our times especially. A year ago, I wouldn't have said that. Reno changes people. It changed you too, didn't it? Maybe. You gained 1,000 experience points. The job's done. Here's your payment. $1,000. Your cut of the hotel's income. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. I'll handle it myself. This new territory will give me an advantage, but we must drive out all traces of Stryker's influence. That means all the snitches and dealers working for him. What do I need to do? The others will handle the details. For you, I have important work. I've heard Stryker has a big deal set up, but I don't know the details. Talk to our new scout. He used to patrol the southern wall of Stryker's headquarters. But be careful. He may be a double agent. Give him the code phrase you're as small as a bug, and do whatever you need to do from there on. Whatever Stryker has planned, you have to stop it. I'll do it. I'll do it, so he says. Run over here. Do this quest here. I want to say, I think I'm going to do one more Stryker's quest. But anyway, am I doing any of Stryker's quest quick? Yeah, I haven't done any of Stryker's quest yet. Okay, so what if I save it here? And let's see what Stryker quest I can do. I'm a busy man. If you don't have anything for me, stop wasting my time. I want to work for you. I'm serious. Right to the point. Good. But how do I know you mean it? But? What? Why do I say but? I need good people, especially from out of town. But how do I know you're good? You got anyone that can vouch for you? Level 7. I have nothing to prove to you. My actions speak for themselves. Yeah, you got potential. More importantly, Thompson doesn't know you. That's good. I'm ready for serious work, as long as there's serious pay at the end. I'm putting you on a practice run first. Don't fuck it up, and you'll get paid when the job's done. Of course. What is it? There's a guy named Patrick making a lot of friends in the slums. Whatever he's planning, I don't need it. Deal with him. You mean you want me to kill him? What? You afraid to get your hands dirty? I don't need pussies here. You got a problem, you can walk out that fucking door. If you have speech 50, he lives. If you don't have speech 50, you have to go kill him to do this quest. It's not difficult to kill Patrick. It's particularly easy. You can poison him, you can blow him up, you can shoot him, it doesn't matter. It's just a boring assassin. It's not even an assassination quest where you like have to make sure that the town doesn't hate you, or the guys in the room don't hate you, or there's something unique about it. No, you just go kill him. It doesn't matter. So speech 50. I think it's better to keep him alive. Yeah, why? Patrick spreads the word of God. He's convincing people to be peaceful. Isn't that helpful to you? Kill him and the people in the slums won't just become angry. They'll become violent. You wouldn't like them when they're angry. You get 500 experience points for that. That makes sense. Okay, the job's off. Of course, that means no pay. It can't be helped. I need a courier whose face isn't associated with me. That means you. Here's $1,000 for the job, not for you. You steal from me and it won't matter where you run. I'll find you. What's the money for? There's a guy near the nightclub holding some chemicals for me. I want to establish a long-term relationship with him, so I need everything to go smoothly. And I don't want anyone to know I'm snocking up on chemicals, so don't let it out. Got it? Got it. I'll go pick up the shipment. All right. So if I complete this quest, Thompson won't take me for the rest of his quests. But I believe I can do up to this point. Talk to this guy here. I came for Stryker's components. Money up front. You can try and do barter 50. I don't have barter 50. How much do you want? 1,000? I think it would cost much less to kill you. What do you think? You're threatening me in front of everyone? Nah, I don't think so. Your boss wanted to keep this in secret. What if I go talk to Thompson, huh? You didn't think of that, did you? Watch your fucking mouth. These are the streets. We have our own laws here. Painful. Take it. Now get out of here. Okay. Then he disappears. I don't know if he's supposed to disappear or not. Actually, I think maybe he's not supposed to. Or I should still be able to do the other quest. Let me go back and see if that guy's still there. Yeah, he's still here. Let's do this quest real quick. Let's go talk to Mr. Thompson and see if he's going to be pissed off at me after this. Hold it. What are you doing here? Looking for you. He glances around. Really? You're as small as a bug. Or huge like a whale. Right, we need to talk. Now, what's going on? Stryker's men are about to cut a big deal. I don't know when and where, but before I tell you, I want $1,000 cash. Is that money worth more than your life? Fuck off. I'm taking a huge risk here. I need that money too. I need that money to... Look, it doesn't matter. No money, no info. Alright, here's the money. Now tell me everything you know. Everything else is leave dialogue, and some of it starts a fight, so don't do that. Tell me everything you know. Great, that should be enough. And don't even think of following me, I'll be watching. I held up my end of the bargain. Tell me about Stryker's deal. Okay, listen. Stryker's cutting a deal with a Wind of War to get munitions and medical supplies. They're signing the contract soon. The actual shipments will come in later. When and where are they signing the contract? They're meeting on the second floor of the Silver Legacy Hotel. The room is already reserved. Stryker's men are securing the place. Thanks for the info. Now I don't need you anymore. Attack! And now he will just be wandering here forever. And I'm just going to leave him like that. Just going to leave him wandering around here forever for no good reason. Actually, I think he disappears if I leave and come back. Let me see. Yeah, he just disappears. It doesn't matter. We have to go to the Silver Legacy Hotel. We're running over here. And inside. And up the stairs. And then one of these guys over here with the guards out front. Stop right there. What do you want? I need to see the courier about a deal. Go on in. If I see a weapon, I shoot. No warnings. And well, anyway. Who are you? I represent Mr. Thompson. We know about your deal with Stryker's gain. I would like to present you a counteroffer. I like my terms with Stryker. Why should I go back on them? Speech 80 or barter 55. I do have speech 80 at least. Because Thompson's going to win this war. And when he does, he'll take all drug dealers under his control. Do you really think one chemist on Stryker's side is going to make a difference? You make a good point. All right, I'm in. Let Thompson send someone to hash out the details. Good. I hope you're not planning on playing both sides, like I have been. We're done here. You can enter. You can enter. Yes, we're done here. So I'm pretty sure that we're still okay, even though I did Stryker's quest. So let's go find out. So Thompson's not too butthurt with me, right? About the job. Is it done? Stryker's deal has been dealt with. 1,000 XP for that. And the level. Nice. That's another step forward for us and another step backward for him. His men are already abandoning him, which is good for us and for Reno. He hands you a stack of bills. You've earned this. What's next? Only one thing remains. The final attack on his headquarters. You don't need to get involved in the fight. My strike team will handle it. Your job is to penetrate their headquarters and disable their monitoring system. This will make them vulnerable and prevent them from calling for backup. Once their defenses are down, meet the head of the strike group in the city park in front of Stryker's headquarters. All clear? I'm not going to repeat it. Get to work. Barter 30 charisma hate. I don't have either one of these. I can help with the coming fight, but I need a better weapon. Whatever. I don't have much hardware. I can't risk giving it out to someone who doesn't know how to use it. I have faith in my strike force, so they get the best equipment. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Run out. So I think that's like 2 levels I just got here between Luciano and Thompson here, which is nice. I think I have a couple perks saved up like that too. Okay, so to invade Stryker's place, we have to go back here on this computer to prepare this. You see the surveillance computers with access to the local database. Disable the tracking system and change the password. Done. Now all that's left is to tell the assault team that they can begin the operation. Okay, so you disable the defenses here, and you go talk to this person right here, the militiaman. And he will start the next part of the actual invasion. Now, before I do this, I'm going to do one quick thing real quick. I'm going to go and turn in this quest about the job. What about it? I got the chemicals. He checks the package's contents and hands it to a henchman. Take this to the lab. I want results tomorrow. He turns back to you. Basic job, you get $100. Understand? No problem. Okay, enough bullshit. Time for some real work. I don't care because this isn't the problem. I'm going to go back and see if... so I'm going to just take that quest from him, finish up the other one, and I'm going to go see if finishing up the other quest doesn't piss off Thompson or not, real quick, since I'm on Thompson's last quest. So does this piss off Thompson if I finish that other quest real quick? You had a nerve to show your face here? It does piss off Thompson. All right, so let's reload that. And let's not finish that quest, unfortunately. Although I think I can finish this quest and then kill him, and then it's okay. So I finish this quest now. Whatever, don't care. And then we go talk to this guy. Do you have something for us? Surveillance is down, you're good to go. Good, and let's get down to business. If you don't have the guts, you can go report back to Thompson. Not, we could use an extra gun. It's going to be a hell of a fight. I'm with you. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I like your attitude. Let's show these punks where they belong. And of course, this starts up this sucker right here. Once we're here, we can actually just steal stuff from everybody. We can just steal everything we want. And in fact, I kind of want to reload this, go back through everything and steal everything I can. Not that there's really all that much to steal. But we can definitely steal all their ammo. And I think if we play it right, we should actually be able to steal their weapons as well. So here's the thing. I'm invisible. They're all following me, right? But I bet, let me go ahead and, where's my ropes? I got a bunch of rope here somewhere. I don't have any, where's my car? Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. I just saved it too. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I just saved it. Ah. If I leave the map and come back, they'll disappear. And I don't have anything. I don't have any explosives. I can only steal the items from them. That's too bad. Oh, well. Watch out, those bastards could be anywhere. Does anybody say anything? No, they don't. Okay, let's run inside. And say, hey. About that job. Oh no, we're good there. I guess we're done there. So let me just run out and just leave the map. That's all I got left to do. There's no real fighting when you're invisible. When it just follows you. But if you go back as soon as you're done, as soon as you leave, you go back. Everybody's gone except for the 2 people and the dogs back here. So this guy doesn't say anything. The fuck do you want? He groans. Oh god, after that party last night, my head's killing me. Who are you? Would you just fuck off? He rubs his temples. I'm not in the mood to answer any questions. I can't even think straight right now. Okay, I'm leaving. And of course, this guy who has his own quest, we will take care of in a second. And if we run back to Thompson, the question is, did that quest, turning in that other quest actually allow me to complete Thompson's quest? And then, if I complete Thompson's quest, can I go deal with Luciano still? And complete Luciano's quest. About the job. Is it done? Stryker's dead. It's time to celebrate your victory. He breathes loudly. This day will go down in the history of New Reno. In this honor, let's open a bottle of good old whiskey. Drink with me. You're the man I can trust. Thanks. From now on, you can openly call yourself my right hand. That's going to mean something in Reno. Everyone under my authority will be happy to work with you or give you discounts for their services. Keep that in mind. Great. From here on, it's grunt stuff, not the sort of work I'd give to you. You can relax. And what will you do? Diplomacy, economy, all the work of restoring Reno's old glory. We'll have to rebuild the town hall and recruit more men. Remnants of Stryker's game will probably keep making trouble. Sabotage, assassinations, or just joining the thugs on the street. There's a lot of work to do for me. Right. Goodbye, Mr. Thompson. The end. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Now, let's go see. So I got another 1500 XP. Let's go see if Luciano will allow me to actually finish up quests with him. The last quest with him. Let's see what happens. Come in. From now on, you're a welcome guest in my home. I've already heard about how the meeting went. What about the other? What about the destruction? I'm glad you managed to not only to get the goods, but also to save my reputation. After all, perhaps these merchants will be something else. Perhaps someday I'll help you if you have problems. And finally, I'd like to make you my consigliere, if you don't mind, etc., etc. Thank you, Mr. Luciano. Be proud. There's another 3,000 XP on top of that. Thanks. So I am now the mob boss's second-hand man, right-hand man, for 2 mob bosses. I'm a right and a left-hand man, apparently. And now I've done 2 sets of quests. The only thing is I couldn't finish Stryker's quests. So you can actually become a mob boss for Thompson in City Hall and for Luciano on his ranch. You might be able to become a mob boss for the guy, Mr. Bertolini. I'm not sure. I totally screwed all of Mr. Bertolini's quests up when I turned invisible, so I don't know what happened there. But anyway, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go burn Mr. Luciano's bullshit branch down because he's an asshole and a slave owner. So the first thing I need is a lighter. I got to make sure I have a lighter here. I should have one. Yes, I do. There we go. And the second thing I need is to get inside here. And I don't have the explosives for right now either. Wait, I wonder if a crowbar would work. Okay, so to use a crowbar, you actually have to have it in your inventory, not in your item slot. And we use it like this. Did you really expect to pull this off with muscles like that? Oh, bullshit. I have freaking power armor. My strength is 9 right now. Don't give me that garbage. God dang it. Stop being a dumbass. Take the lighter. Put it in this hand. Light a cigarette for her. Are you deaf or just simple? For as long as you work for Mr. Luciano, you will answer when I speak to you. I'm assuming this isn't the help desk. What do you do here? I handle the daily administration duties, paperwork, and other business that Mr. Luciano does not have time for. That means I handle all negotiations with our traders and vendors, contracts, payments, everything. As you can imagine, that's a lot of work, and I would really like to get back to it. Barter 40, which I do not have. What if I would help you? Maybe I'd make a great negotiator myself. She sighs in exasperation. Whatever sort of trader you are, we're not looking for new contracts. We're already selling off all of our product, except for what we keep for ourselves. Well, then I'll just leave. Did she say anything else? I overheard a conversation in a restaurant. They say there's something wrong with your meat. Shh, do you honestly think I don't know about this already? Or are you just trying to piss me off? I'm sure it's just a rumor, either from the restaurant owner or from our enemies. It's a shame that Oliver now thinks there's a problem at the ranch. Or maybe he doesn't think so. He just needs an excuse to punish us. Either way, we've already gotten a good beating. Shady business. Well then, see you around. Oh, that's all it says. Alright, whatever. Stealing your key. Stealing the key. Thank you. And this guy? He has a flare. Yeah, good to see you too. Alright, she doesn't say anything else. And we're going to put that key in the other hand. We're going to use it over here. You unlock the door. There you go. That's all I needed. I need the unlocked door. And we just use the lighter on this guy. And for some reason the lighter disappeared. I didn't know using a lighter on something would actually make it disappear, but okay. Anything new from this lady? No? No, I can still come back with barter 40 if I ever get to it. Alright, well that's cool. Wait, would this unlock this door too? The key doesn't fit. Aww. We can repair this maybe? Science it? Use a tool on it? Nope, okay. It's funny how these are all here, but like they're never used. Oh, we're stealing those. Ooh, cattle prod, nice. And some more rope. Ooh, I have an idea. So, I have... Oh, this guy's a butcher knife. Does he talk? You see a bald man with thick, strong hands. He tries to light a cigarette from the campfire and swears as he burns his fingers. You could have guessed that would happen. One more word, you'll be lighting my cigarettes for life. Geez, sorry. Fuck, alright, fine. Let's go see if we can get this guy a lighter for some XP. And I know I have lighters in here. Where are they? I know I used up one just a second ago. Lighting the place on fire. Where are the lighters, though? Oh, there you go. Let's get all the lighters just in case. Okay, so let's give this guy a lighter, if there's an option to do that. Might be. Hey, take this lighter. It's a gift. He deliberates for a moment, but decides to take your gift. Thanks. You're new around here, right? Yeah. I wanted to see the ranch from the inside. Yeah, I get that. It's pretty impressive, ain't it? Can I ask you some questions about the ranch? Go ahead, maybe I can tell you something. Tell me about the ranch, then. What can I say? It's not just our job, it's our home. We're all family here, and no one leaves the family. Mr. Luciano sees that as betrayal, and you don't want him to be mad at you. Not that you'd want to leave, but anyway. Reno will never stop needing food, and we have plenty. Now that we use the slaves for harvest, things are even better. Anything we can't use, we feed to the Brahmin until they're fit for slaughter. It always takes time for newcomers to get used to something, but for us, it's a routine. So you supply food to the entire city? No, of course not. There are other farmers around Reno, and people say there is a tribe of Indians in the Northeast that grows good crops, but Mr. Luciano is by far the biggest producer around. He is reliable and honest, and his ranch is the largest in the county. You have counties anymore? Okay. How is it even possible to run such a large ranch? Well, it ain't easy, and the land still remembers what mankind did to it 60 years ago. That's a good line, actually. Even today, we have to deal with sick animals and crop failures. They say that for the first 20 years after the war, there was no harvest at all, but I don't know how it really was. Mr. Luciano is the only one left here from those days. Word is that he and his wife, Maureen, were farming this land before the bombs even fell. I don't know how true these rumors are, but I'm sure in one thing, nobody knows farming better than Mr. Luciano. He was one of the first to use water exclusively from wells and not from open sources. He was one of the first to use slaves rather than hired laborers. This man's will is indestructible. He never gave up the ranch, even after his wife passed away. What can you tell me about Mr. Luciano? He's the head of the ranch, and I don't just mean that he pays us, I mean that he's the one who gives life to the place. Sure, he's old now, but he's still a man to respect. He's still standing even after everything. Even after everything? What do you mean? We lived for his family, but now everyone from his family is gone. He's the last Luciano. Tell me his story. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you much, but I will tell you what I think is important. He was one of 5 children in a poor family. Many of his kin died soon after the bombings, some in street shootings, some from radiation, some simply from starvation. At the time, Mr. Luciano was only about 10 years old, but I'm sure he remembers those times well. He wanted a better life. He knew he was made for something greater. He worked hard all his life. It's amazing that he's alive now. He had heart attacks, hemorrhoids, hell, he even went blind in one eye. But his spirit is still like fire, even after losing his entire family. His wife died of cancer about 2 years ago, rest her soul. His first son died in childbirth. Doctor said it was due to the radiation he and his wife got from the soil while farming it. His second son was in his early 20s when he mysteriously died during the turf wars 10 years ago. The killer was never found. Not many people could keep going after all that, but look at this ranch. It's a goddamn miracle, that's what it is. And Mr. Luciano made it happen. His food gave so much life to Reno, there's a lot of people that wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for him. What a grim story. I'm sure Luciano will stop at nothing for his business to thrive. What do you know about his involvement in the current war in Reno? Was this really a war? It was just some bandits from the wasteland trying to steal what we built. It's disgusting that someone in Reno has taken their side. Mr. Luciano is really standing up for something. He's fighting for his ranch, and that's more important than any power struggle going on in town. I don't know what he's up to, but the way I see it, we'd all be better off if those gangsters got out of town and never came back. Well, thanks for the story. It gave me food for thought. Sure, take care. Does he say anything else? 100 XP. Like 100 experience points for learning about Mr. Luciano and his ranch. Free XP on that one. All right, cool. That's all there is. Okay, well, let's release all the slaves then. You have to get in here to do that, though. No. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. So if I stand over here, let me actually go this way and then this way and then turn right one. I think I can just drop this rope by using it for my inventory like this. And it sets a trap, and I think he'll walk over the trap. Okay, coming back. Yes, he did, damn it. Who did that? Who the fuck did that? He didn't drop anything, though, sadly. Let's try it again. Does he actually not drop any weapons? It looks like he has a weapon on him. Drop your weapon! Is this for me or what? He's not dropping his weapon, though. I should set up a whole bunch of these in a row. Right here in particular. Shove your head up your far up your ass. This guy's getting... Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab some more rope. Because I think I can get weapons off of more of these guys. I'm not really sure, though. So I haven't really tried this. But I think I can. Why is rope not part of the tool set? And let's drop a rope on him. He doesn't drop his weapon yet? No. Must be because there was a trap there already. So they fall down over and over and over again, but it doesn't seem as though they actually they actually drop any weapons. Just checking to see if I can get him with any of these. Anyway, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get his weapon, unfortunately, without killing him. I was really hoping. Alright, I give up. He's not going to drop any weapons here, unfortunately. Okay, that was worth a try. Let's give it a reload. Okay, so the door... How can I easily get in the door? Because we're about to set all these slaves free. Alright, well, I do have some dynamite. 1 dynamite. Blow up the door. You go over and use this console. You see a radio transmission control terminal. It looks like the guards use the radio to communicate, but you can find out about other commands using the console. So there's, of course, the deactivate the system using your technical skills. But hold on. Use your computing skills to deactivate all slave collars. You gain 250 experience points. Command initiated. And you can't go back for another one. Let's see what the other one was actually worth real quick. Save. Now. Repair 40, try to deactivate the system using your technical skills. I got 250 XP for that. The control system is deactivated. Can't go back into it. And what about the other one? What about the other one? Repair 40. Use your computer skills to deactivate all slave collars. 250 XP for that as well. And then one last time for the last one. Science 25. Activate self-destruction on all the collars. 100 XP for that. And these guys died all at once, and they're all just piles of ashes. Except for this floating guy who's just a ghost. He's the ghost of the dead slaves. Alright, let's reload that. So here I am. I'm just trying to finish this little section up. I just wanted to let the slaves go. We'll deactivate the slave collars. I don't think anything changes. But let's see if the slaves say anything new. They do not. They do not talk at all. Oh, well. Well, let's go loot what we have in here. Oh, pliers and a thingamajig. Alright, cool. Wait, does using the crowbar on that do anything? No, I didn't think so. And the pliers. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I believe that's all the XP I can get out of this area. So I think that is 99% of New Reno all taken care of. Except for, like, maybe randomly murdering people. That's about it. I'll just take the rest of Luciano's stuff over here. Wait, can I dig up... I think I tried this already, but can I dig up her grave? There it is. Okay, so can I dig up Mr. Luciano's wife? Oh, let's steal everything I can from here. A couple pool cues. Some beer. Medical pajamas. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I'll take them anyway. Okay, so shovel back on. Can I use it? Nope, I cannot. Okay, it does nothing. Alright, it was worth a try, though. Alright, can't dig up her grave, but oh well. Oh, yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing. That is the thing about Fallout and Fallout 2. They are very sandboxy, so it's a good idea to test as much as you can for all of the little wacky things that they can add in for their scripting system. Which is why, as part of the reason I really like these games, they're so sandboxy. And you can add in scripting for just about anything you want to do.
Alright, F it, let's just put 10 points in. Or, yeah, 10 points in. Lockpick. There we go, 10 points. Lockpick the door. They have a 5% chance. 1 in 20. It should do it real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on! Come on! There we go. No, I just locked it again. There we go. Unlocked. Okay, what do you got back here? Anything good? A jacket. Okay, cool. And some shot collars or some collars. All right, cool. Slave collars that I don't know what to do with, actually. Anyway, I believe I've robbed this place blind. I've destroyed their warehouse. The only thing I haven't done is poison the well, because you can actually poison the well. You just got to use poison on this well, which I don't have any on me, but I'm not going to worry about it because I don't want to poison the well because that's like more negative karma and it kills the cows. And I don't want to kill the cows. I didn't want to kill the slaves either. I just wanted to free them. Not that they'll ever be free, but who else? Who knows? Actually, maybe if I leave and come back, they'll be free. So I'm going to leave the map, come back, go back to Luciano's ranch. Now are the slaves free? Or what? No, they will never be free. Oh well, whatever. Too bad. Anyway, next week I'm going to come back, pick this up, and we're going to hit up a couple of places that I have not yet actually completed. We're going to hit up Provo District here. There's some stuff in the Tinker in the desert that I actually haven't dealt with yet. I think there's a few other things in Las Vegas. And then I think we'll just go ahead and continue from there. Just go on to the main quest from there. Because we're almost done with the game, basically. Alright, let's give it a save in the... Well, let's give it a save in this quick save slot. I'm still not 100% that I actually want to save over the start here slot. But we'll see how it goes. And that's where I'm going to call it a night here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. So I can actually go out and do all of Thompson's quests, it looks like.
Not that you can, not that we can get all the way down on the page because there's 2 pages here. Wait, this is page 1 and 2. How do I get to page 2? What the fuck? God damn it, seriously? Oh, whoa, there's arrows here? Holy crap. When did those come in? I didn't even notice those before. Holy shit. That's not part of the default game, is it? No way. It's not, is it? Like, this is the only one that actually has multiple pages for it. You can't... That doesn't do anything on these pages? What? Alright, hold on. I gotta check this. Yeah, there are no buttons here. Yeah, I didn't think so. There's this button. What does this do, though? What do these buttons do? I never even noticed those before. Do they do anything? They don't go up and down here. Has anybody noticed these buttons before? Does anybody know what these do? New Reno. Why isn't New Reno? New Reno should be filled. Huh. I don't know. Check Fallout 2. This is Fallout 2. This is vanilla Fallout 2. That's what I'd never seen these buttons. I'd never noticed these buttons before anyway. They're not here in Fallout 1. Okay, hold on. Let me check an actual vanilla Fallout 2. Not vanilla. I mean it's CD install. And they're not here in the CD install. Okay, okay. Okay, so those arrows are something new. Add-on. Well, I mean, I think it's part of SFall, though. Yeah. Okay, so this has SFall, and I suspect that this is part of SFall, maybe. I don't know what this is supposed to do, though. Wondering if the status page was full when the arrows show up? No, definitely not. This is definitely some SFall trickery here. They didn't seem to do anything, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. I wonder if this... Yeah, this must be some new part of SFall that was designed to work with longer quest lists. Must be. And I think over here in this mod that I'm playing, Fallout Nevada, those buttons were simply moved from here to over here. Interesting, new stuff to me. I wonder if they're that difficult to use, to script for, or if they're just a way of a workaround for other people's bad management of their quest systems. It is pretty cool that these are here though in SFall. I just never even noticed them before. Never had. Wait, there is one situation. There is one way. I seem to recall there is one set of quests, but I don't remember which town it was because I have to go look it up. There was one set of quests that did scroll off the bottom, did have 2 pages of quest lists, or at least more than would fit on the single page. So I wonder if that's the deal, if that's what it was for, was to fix that problem. More investigation is necessary. It's probably it then, maybe. I need to test it though. That's where I saved it last? Yeah, seriously? Yeah, okay, looks like I did. Did I steal everything from everybody here? Wait, before we finish this, actually, let me get the key from this guy. It just occurred to me. Can you get me into the Fallout shelter behind your building? Why should I? I'm the one that locked it up. What the hell do you want in there? I'm interested in the vaults. I think I can learn more there. He rolls his eyes. It's just an old evacuation shelter. There's nothing there but rats and rot. If there's anything, it's in the control room, and no one can get that open. I'd like to try anyway. Can you unlock it for me? Why the fuck would I have put a lock on it if I was just going to give the key to anyone who asks? Stryker, you know you can trust me. I won't disappoint you. No, I don't know I can trust you. You haven't earned that yet. Okay. Wait, if there's nothing in there, then why'd you lock it up? He leans forward, glowering, or glowering, I don't know. Because if we do ever get into that control room, it could be useful for us. Thick walls, a radio station, maybe electricity. But people like you would just steal shit or fuck up the place. I would be stupid to just leave it open. Alright, well, anyway, let me try this real quick. Can I steal it from him? No, of course not. Steal this from that guy, though. Sell it on the black market. And this one. Wait, is there anybody else I can steal from real quick? Yeah, we're going to steal everybody's stuff before I get out of here. Steal it all, please. Steal all his money, steal his cards. Steal his grenades. Not that they do me any good right now. Steal the key to the door there. Don't distract me. Okay. I don't know if it's going to matter much anyway. So I think that key actually goes to this door right here. Oh, the guys are blocking me in here. Yeah, so if I use that key on this door, you unlock the door. There it goes. Yeah, alright, cool. Does this guy have anything on him? Well, he sticks around anyway. But yeah, whatever. He's got garbage on him. Anyway. Let's just give him... Here you go. I don't want to have to blow up that doorway as well. So we'll just give him the $1,000. He raises an eyebrow. Fine, but no refunds when he realizes there's nothing down there. Take the money, you jerk. Fine, take the key. Don't waste my time with this again. No problem. Alright. So here's the other key right here. And of course we're just going to use this on the door real quick. And then we're just going to leave. Come back. And of course everybody's dead. But this door is now open. If you dance in front of the cam, I'll donate $50. Username E231, nice to meet you. I don't know if I believe you, but what kind of a dance would you want to see? Get Griddy? I don't know what a Get Griddy is, but I'll Google it. So, how does this work? It's like it's just a running, just a little bit of a running animation there, and then oh, can't even see me through the head, and then one of these. All right, woohoo! Anyway,